Any update on the severity of Brandon?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to miss a little time. I don't think it's anything that ACL is good. The patella is good. So, I mean, it'll be some time, but we'll see. Not that you don't come back from variety.
Anything on Michael James?
Yeah, things look good X-ray wise, and it's calming down for him.
Just how do you assess this game? Where does this rank as far as in the maturation process of where you want this team to be?
That's a great question. I don't know if I really have the answer for you. You know, was it us? Was it them? Was it things I've been instructed not to comment on, so I won't comment on them, so don't even ask me. I don't know. I don't have a feel for that right now.
Any concern about
Wish I did. Wish I had a better feel.
Any concern about the protection that Alex was afforded by his line or his protection?
Yeah, they're really both missed assignments. One by and that's nothing I'm gonna really go into detail about, but you know, we will with our team.
What did they give you an explanation for the final seconds of the first half?
That they made a mistake.
Is it the early one of the night?
Per instructions, I will not be commenting on the officiating.
Jim, what did you like in this game that you saw your team? What were some of the bright spots? Were there?
Yeah, I think there was. You know, bright spots, guys competing, guys you know, going against a good football team. You know, there was good play. We'll see how much of it was, how much penalty there really was and or wasn't. But there's you know, there's always good. There's always some bad. You know, so we'll, you know, just keep climbing. I think that's the thing we're going to need to do right now. And I don't know if it's, you know, maybe we'll have more answers after really assessing it. But right now, yeah, I don't have a feel for, was it the Texans, was it the 49ers, was it other things?
You view this as a step back from last week?
No, everything's I don't have that answer for you right now. Is that a step back? I mean, it's a step. So, you know, it's our second game, so, you know, part of the process we're going through. So, we'll, you know, we'll assess it and see. Step forward, step back. You know, does it? We'll figure it out.
Jim, you had mentioned this last week that you felt like Colin had emerged as the number 2 guy. Is there competition there? Is this, you know, does tonight's performance sway you one way or the other? You know, does it support the way you think of what you think of the quarterback, or do you have to now take a look at the other 2 guys as well?
I don't come out of it feeling like that. You know, that anything's changed because of the way Colin played. I thought he played you know, pretty darn good.
Frank Gore made his first appearance in the exhibition season. They had a big run on his first carry. Does he look ready to go right now?
Yeah, he does. He's having a good camp. You know, he looks as spry as ever, and I think we're right on track with Frank.
Is Kendall Hunter one of the bright spots for you tonight?
He is. You know, ran effectively, had a nice kickoff return. You know, one pass protection issue, but I think it was a real good night for Kendall.
Was the fact that you didn't have both outside linebackers, how big of an impact did that have as far as not being able to get pressure on the quarterback and not being able to help the back end?
I'm sure it has an impact. You know, we're a little low on numbers at that position, but you know, next guy up. I mean, you go with the guys you got, and you don't worry about the other stuff.
Harbaugh, he already played the entire game. Are you just impressed with his effort against the run and his efforts the entire game?
Yeah, Eric was playing all out every snap, and I was very impressed. He had a couple he would like to have back, but that's a good step forward for him. There's good competition for a lot of our guys that were in there, so it's tough to look at it as a step back. I mean, I'll just have a hard time agreeing with that. Good play, good competition. Good step. We'll learn from it and move on.
Jim, Randy Moss had a catch, I think, in each of the first 3 drives. Was that part of the game plan? There wasn't a game plan per se to just get him involved and get him some touches?
I mean, he's part of what we do, and all our receivers are just. I mean, you're running on every play. You're everybody alert, everybody running. That's you don't know who's can't really script it to say who's getting the ball, and we're gonna get Randy any more balls than anybody else. I mean, maybe some teams do that, but it's not not the way we do it.
Did you have a nice angle on the Johnson to Jenkins catch far sideline?
Yeah, I mean, pretty good.
What did you see from on that play?
Good throw, good catch. AJ got a step, made a nice catch, and kept his feet in bounds. Made a very nice route, great route on the next play. It should have been a touchdown, but thought he did some good, and and again, good competition, good night to compete, good things to be learned and gleaned from this.
Defensively, you guys faced a really talented Houston attack. Are you pleased just with the way that they only allowed 1 field goal tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they're never in till they're in, and our guys, as they do a lot. I mean, they tightened up toward the red zone and held them to field goals. A big interference call late in the game, or third quarter, I believe it was the big yardage on that drive. So I don't know. It's interesting. Still don't have the pulse on this game. Was it what was it exactly? Us, them. Some crazy wild calls. I don't. Were they accurate? Weren't they? We'll see.
All right, last one.
I know I got a headache though. I got a darn headache. A lot of them didn't seem like they were
Houston
in the
Sound Magazine,
ballpark.
I'm right here.
Houston Sound Magazine, yes ma'am.
Absolutely. You
Kinda
came
different.
out first quarter with a lot of momentum. What are some of the lessons that you're going to take into for next week's preseason game?
Well, I think there'll be a lot of lessons, collectively, individually. A game that, the first half there wasn't a lot of possessions. I think we only had like 3 possessions and maybe a 4th right before the half. So, it was a biggest lesson. I mean, that's a grinded out kind of game, and assignments, disciplined football is the key to